desperate desire, it seems, to stay alive. It's not just in changing form, both in her physical body and her story's genre, that someone like Baba Yaga endures over centuries. She also changes function. At times, Baba Yaga is a cautionary boogeyman to scare children away from dangerous woods. In other moments, she becomes a tool for othering, used as anti-Semitic propaganda with her long nose and hunger for babies. Sometimes she is a healer, and sometimes an exemplar of stranger danger. When culture calls for a take-no-prisoners old woman to look up to, she becomes a role model. After all, a folktale is a mirror reflecting the taboos, mores, and desires of the people who tell it. There's nothing interesting about what a monster says about being a monster. Show me what a monster says about being a person. In Spisak's words, there is good, there is evil, then there is Baba Yaga. Which brings us, I suppose, to today. What is her purpose now? As I was drafting my own Baba Yaga-inspired novel, little did I know but an untold number of other novels, featuring old bony legs, were also coming into being at exactly the same time. We authors were not in communication with each other, or even aware of the other's existence. I guess there was just something in the air. If you feel like you're suddenly seeing Baba Yaga everywhere, you're not alone. While she never truly went away, the character is definitely in right now in a way that she hasn't been for generations, especially outside the geographical confines of her Slavic origin. As a folklorist, this jolts me awake. I want to know why. Why is Baba Yaga quite suddenly the it girl of the 21st century? I think the answer can be found not only in the present, but in artistic movements of the past. Let's wander back in time to late 1700s Britain. As the 18th century drew to a close, Europe bubbled with uncertainty. The French Revolution had wet the streets with blood. The English feared something similar might arrive at their own doorstep. Disease felled poets and politicians, children and laborers alike. And amid it all, the Enlightenment had declared that this would be a time of logic and wit, with no room for whimsy. After all, it was a belief in magic that led to witches hung in public squares, was it not? In the eyes of the Enlightenment, magical thinking, whimsy, was synonymous with ignorance, and ignorance was dangerous. But the thing is, whimsy is also what keeps us going. Imagination, art, love. These are the things that carry us through times of terror. And so, in the face of the fear and violence of their age, artists took it upon themselves to bring that magic back. Enter Romanticism. The Romanticism movement, spearheaded by the likes of John Keats, Percy Shelley, Lord Byron, and others, leaned into the enchantment of the world around us, both seen and unseen. The romance of living, as the movement's name implied. It resurrected old stories and wove new ones, celebrating flowery supernaturalism. It acknowledged that science has its place, yes, but so does mystery. Because, good God, without mystery and wonder, what's the damn point? Today we face unprecedented times. Oh, what we wouldn't give for just one precedented day. But we play the hand we're dealt. We live in a time of plague, of imminent climate crisis, of war and political instability and racist, sexist systems. In the week that I write this alone, a trans child was killed by classmates. A genocide rages that my own nation is funding. A man self-immolated on the steps of an embassy. I carry a COVID test kit in my suitcase wherever I go. This is not a world of known things. And so, like the romantics before us, we find ourselves yearning for magic. Call it escapism. Call it metaphors to make sense of this.